Hello everybody. So as you can see, it's been a little while since I did my last video, probably about 3 to 4 weeks now. I've just been busy with work, so I haven't had the opportunity to be able to get out and record a video or go for a wild camp or do another adventure. So what I thought I'd do today is I've come down to the woods. I've got the tarp behind me, the tarp and the hammock behind me. I'm going to put them up behind me in the trees. Just somewhere to chill out, and then I've also got a couple of stoves, alcohol stove. Well, I've got one alcohol stove, one by Hikeman, and I've also got a lixada, which is like a twig burning stove, and also comes with the alcohol stove in as well. So what I'm going to do is, once we get the hammock set up, I'm going to cook up some lunch basically. Got some bacon, got some bread rolls. Cook those up, bit of ketchup on it. I've got a tarp as well that I might also stick up. I've not put the tarp up before. I've also got some paracord to make a ridgeline as well. So I'm probably going to look at doing that. And what I thought we'd do, we'd just chill out, cook up some food, make a coffee, see how the little alcohol stoves get on. And then, yeah, we can just kick back, put our feet up, chill out in the woods for the afternoon. Not else really a lot to do. I've also, if you probably can tell, I'm still a little bit bunged up. Not only dealing with work, I also had a stinking ass cold as well. So I'm just about getting rid of that. And I didn't really want to go out with the weather being colder and damper as it is and make it any worse. So I thought I'd have a little bit of time, get myself better again. But I'm all good. So what I'm going to do is I am going to put the hammock up. What will do is I will speed it up into fast time. I don't want you to stand here and watch me do it. I'm also going to try and see if I can do it a little bit different. If you've seen any of my other videos, you notice that I did put the hammock up the first time that I brought it, and I'd never put a hammock up before. But this time I've been obviously looking at a few different things, might be a few options. I've got a couple of wider trees behind me, so hopefully that might help. Also, if you're new to this video, thanks for clicking on the video. As always, remember, if you like the videos, want to see some more contents like this or out on adventures, wild camps, hit the subscribe button, and also give it a thumbs up. Really helps the channel out a lot as well. So what I'll do is I'll leave you guys there. You can sit back and watch while I make a mess of putting this hammock up. So yeah, so I put that up a little bit better than I did the first time round. It's probably still not the best, but it'll do for the minute. What I could also do if I want to try and get it a bit tighter is I could probably double round that carabiner clip there. I've done the same on this one, as you can see. I did like put it so it's a bit tighter. Might even be able to double clip that one round actually, go around again. Just to get it that little bit more tighter, to be fair. Just so that it's like, I know that people said from the first video that I did, it was very banana shaped. This time now it's going to be way too high. It might be alright. Yeah, it might be alright actually. Yeah, it's not too bad. We can chill out in here for a little bit. Have a little bit of peace and quiet. Swing in the trees. That's alright. So yeah, so there you go. Got the hammock up. As I said, I've also got, what we'll do is I'll put a ridge line up. I'll also show you something else. I've got to stay there. We've got a tarp as well. I didn't have a clue what tarps to buy. I've never had a tarp. But I thought it'd just be ideal that if we come down to the woods, like on a day like today, it's a little bit cloudy. I don't think it's forecasted to rain. I made a couple of loops to make do prusik knots, so I can slide the tarp out. So I fixed those two up last night. Just a couple of fisherman knot either side. Yeah. So what I'll do is I'm going to put the ridge line up. We'll stick the ridge line across the top, and then hopefully we can put tarp up, have a look, see what that's like. And then what we'll do is once we've got the tarp up, we'll get the stoves out, make a coffee. I'm going to need to find a piece of wood really, just to put the alcohol stoves on, because I don't want, although the ground's wet, I don't want to risk setting fire to any of this woodland area. So yeah, I'm going to put the ridge line up. I've got the paracord over here. Got the instruction book still for the, I'll put that in the pockets, the instruction book for the hammock. Let's shove that in there. But yeah, I brought this, just some paracord the other day. Just nice strong paracord, we'll make a ridge line. The only thing I don't have is, yeah, what we'll have to do is put a loop in the end so that we can give it something to wrap around the tree. Just put a loop in, just so that when we do the one side. So yeah, let's go and put this up. So there you go, put the ridge line up. What we might do is hang the tarp over as well. So I'll move the camera back round. The only thing that I have noticed is I've just got that out of the bag, and that's the first time that I've opened it. It doesn't actually have any guy lines or pegs with it. So this might not actually work. Just got a couple of cheap carabiners, just from Blacks. I think they're £1 each. I'll hook one on this one here. Might have done the prusik knots a little bit, the rope's a little bit too long, but we can sort that out. What I'll do is I'll bring you in closer. Then yeah, what I was thinking of doing was clipping that on there, clip that through there. Put the other side on. And yeah, so you can see, the only problem is so what I have to do is take that down and leave that for another day, and we'll come back and we'll put the tarp up as well. So yeah, I'm just going to take it down because I haven't got anything. I didn't realise. I thought it said on the packaging that it came with pegs and some guy lines, so I'll have to get some for that. So yeah, I'm just going to take that off, so I'll bring you back in a minute. So we've I've taken down the top, still got the hammock up behind me. As I said, I brought a couple of new stoves, which I actually brought with me today. This is my normal stove setup that I take. This is my gas one. In the top here, everything's in here. So you've got I've got a 750ml titanium mug, cook pot. I've got on top here, I'll show you. This is a Life Adventure. Just picked this up from Go Outdoors. It's just a 330ml collapsible cup. That sits in the top of the net bag. So yes, I've got a cup there to make a hot drink. This is my usual cooking set. As I said, this is a Tom Shoe 750ml titanium pot, and inside of here, what we've got inside the lid, we have got a gas pot stand. So this is a Jetboil one. I think I picked this up from Blacks. Can't remember how much it was. I think it was about £6 or £7, something like that. So we've got that. And then in the top here, you can probably see, I put a cloth in there to stop everything banging around so it doesn't make a noise. And then if we unfold it out, we have a little piece of sponge, which I use just for cleaning the pot. Just keep that on the top. We have a lighter, which I always keep one in here as well. Not as well just as the lighter, I've also got a striker as well, just in case the lighter was to pack up. I do have another way of lighting the gas if I was using the gas. So yeah, always keep that in there as well, that's handy. The stove that I've got is the MSR Pocket Rocket 2. Brilliant little stove, fits in the pot as well, so everything all goes in. Gas is fine tunable, so that you can get it on a nice simmer or a nice low cook. And then just inside of here, if I pull out the cloth, we have got just a small 100g gas canister. It's just a Jetboil one. So yeah, so that's everything that I keep in there. So yeah, if I put this on, I'll just pop it all together so you can see. This is the stove that I pretty much would take with me when I'm out going on my wild camps. It's just, as I said, it all fits into the one pot. So I think I weighed it. It was about, with a full gas canister, I think it was about 400g in total for the whole thing. So yeah, so there you go. That is the pot set up. What I'll do is I'll just pop these things in the bag. And then what I've also just recently done is I brought this alcohol stove. I thought it was a hikeman, but the actual alcohol stove itself is the Red Camp one. So it's just the same as your normal alcohol stove that you can get. And then what it also does come with is it comes with this little stand. So the alcohol stove, it all sits in as one like that. There are some different formation ways that you can have it, but yeah, that's how it's set up. So we've got that one there, and then what we've also got as well is we have this little thing, which is a little lixada. It's a alcohol stove, and also it's a little stick feed stove. So a little stick feed stove. I've not actually used it. So let's get out so this is the alcohol stove. Comes in this little orange bag. This little orange bag came with it, so I'm guessing that it's for this. I'll show you that up close. That's the stove. It's just a lixada alcohol stove. Doesn't come with a pot or a lid, so you wouldn't be able to put any alcohol in it. But yeah, supposedly it's got 60ml. It's got a measure line inside, and then this also comes with this little stove here, which folds out. You've got a little tray at the bottom, and then a tray at the top, which is where the alcohol stove goes in. You can put any alcohol stove in it, you can put a Trangia in it. The one that comes, that I brought with the other one, that'll fit in. A little bit tricky this, just so get a bit fiddly to get in. So yeah, so that folds around the front. Oh, got it back to front. I do that every time, do it back to front, because the lixada then's on the inside. So yeah, we just pop it in together, wrap the sides around, get the top on. Then get the bottom in. Get the little fiddly bits in. There you go. And it's just got a pin that holds it all together. A little bit fiddly. There you go. That's in. Nearly in. I don't know what this will be like once some heat gets on it. Right, so there you go. So I put the little alcohol stove in. So there you go. That's it up close. It's just a little, feed little twigs into it. The alcohol stove fits in the top. If you didn't want the alcohol stove in, obviously you can take it out. But what we'll do is, because obviously I said that we needed somewhere to put this on, I'm actually going to test out. I'm going to put it in. Actually, you know what? We'll do it in the one that we've got. Just find a little bit of flat ground to put this on. What we're going to do is, there you go. What we're going to do is we'll make a hot drink. Just check. Yeah, that'll be fine. There you go. I've got some water up here. Got this 2 litre collapsible water container. Shout out actually, Bushman and Blue. He was the one, I was watching one of his videos and he suggested it in one of his videos previously, and to be fair, it's an absolute shout. Folds down into a little bag, stuff it down in the side of your rucksack, and then when you want to get water out, you can just fill it up with your water filler. So what I'll do is I'm going to measure out the water into the cup first, just so that we're not over boiling water for the sake of it. It's about 330 mils of water. What I might have to do is I might actually have to move. I've just noticed there's a massive ant's nest here. What I'll do is I'll bring you back in a minute. Let me move and get this in somewhere better. Yeah, I've moved away from that ant's nest. They're not even small ants either. So yeah, so what we'll do is, what I've actually got here, before I fall over, is I've got bioethanol fuel, but I've just put it into these little 100ml canisters just to sort of carry around me, and makes it a lot easier really. So, just heard a noise actually, I was just wondering what that was. Oh well, yeah, so I've got these 100 mils, so I'm going to put some in. Probably put like, we'll see, put about 30-40 mil in there. Don't want to get it anywhere, do I? So yeah, so let's light it up. Where did I put the little lighter? It's in here. Find the lighter out, there you go. There you go, it's the light. So it should bloom up alright. What we're going to do, stick the pot on. And yeah, we'll just wait for it to boil up. So what I'll do is I'll bring you back when it's boiling. Right, so water's just about to has come to a boil. Yeah, what I will say is I probably won't use this lixada alcohol stove again. The flames seem to be a little bit out. It's not too bad now. It was a little bit out of control when I first lit it. But yeah, coffee of choice is pick these up from Home Bargains, bag of 30. I think they're about £1.79, 3-in-1s. NY coffee, New York coffee. So you open it up this way. Pop coffee in. And just put the water in. So yeah, that's coffee done. Put this wrapper in my pocket. Obviously no rubbish will be left behind here. Get which one, got two in there, a spork and a spoon. Get the long hand stilled spoon out. Yeah, you can see it's a little bit, it's like it's a bit out of control. It's like the whole alcohol stove's on fire rather than just the it burning. So I'm going to put this one out. It's coffee stirred. I'll use the lid actually from this. Should be able to get it out with that. There you go. So that's all out. Oh, no. Thought it was. No, clearly not. Might have to just let this burn out. There's not a lot left in the bottom, to be fair. I don't think, I definitely won't be using the stove again. I'll probably stick with the Trangia style, what was it, Red Camp one. Hopefully, if not, if they're both crap, because I've not used them. If this one, which to be fair just looks like a knockoff version of the Trangia, I'll just go and buy a Trangia one. I know that they're foolproof. I thought I might have put it out actually, but there you go. It's out now. Right, so that's out. So we've got a nice cup of coffee that we can enjoy as well. Cheers, everyone. What I have also got is I've got some bacon. As I said at the start of the video, I've got some bacon and some bread rolls. Now, I don't know whether to do them and try out the other the Red Camp alcohol stove, or just do them on my gas burner. I'm sitting here thinking while I'm drinking this hot, lovely cup of coffee, because I haven't actually had anything to eat yet. So that's why I brought some bacon up with me. I got some bacon that I needed to use up. So let's pop that to one side. I think that's still going to be, yeah, it's going to be really hot at the moment. Might be able to pick it up from the bottom, move it out of the way. Yeah, I don't know whether to try and see whether we can do, it's not really, the ground's not really the best for it here. Well, we could do it here if we clear this area. It's nice and damp underneath, so shouldn't, as long as I get these pine leaves out of the way, might be all right here. A little bit. It's not really level. Let's go and have a look. What I've got is what I've got in the bag behind me. I've got a little frying pan and a few utensils, bit of oil. So I'm going to grab those on the bacon. So here we go. We got some bacon Russians, got a knife, got some kids and wife ketchup. We've got a couple of bread rolls that I picked up. like our little frying pan. Comes part of the set, you get a couple of saucepans with it as well, all fits in together. So we'll probably only be able to cook two at a time. And then inside the little green bag here, we've got the handle for the frying pan. So it just clips on there, like so. We have also got some tongs, only little ones. These are those Colourworks ones. The reason I got them is, as you can see, they're pretty small. So you got a little spatula, a couple of little spatulas there. And then I've also got a little bottle of oil here that I picked up. So yeah, so I'm not too sure. What I might do is bring you around for a different view. So I'm going to I'm going to bring you around for a different view so that we can have a look at this. So yeah, stay there. Right, so let's see if we can cook up some food. To be fair, I'm crouching here. I can probably sit down. These trousers, I brought these from Decathlon. I think they're actually like winter trousers. They say they go down to -10. So it's quite dark in the old woods today, but we'll give this a try. Right, so let's get that on. Oh, I have actually got windshield. Let's grab the windshield. This is just another cheap windshield. Just got this from, can't remember to be fair. It'll do the job a little bit. Got wind out. Wind's sort of coming from behind me, but if we'll put it like this. It's got a couple of little peg things here that you can drive into the floor. You're not really going to be able to see it there, so. Got a stone out the way. This red camp one is actually one that you can, it's got the screw top, so you can put the fluid in it and leave it in there. Let's see what this one's like. A slit. Get bacon. Got my spatulas. Oh, don't forget my coffee. Got my coffee as well. That's lovely. Nice cup of coffee. This one seems to be better. The other one was a bit, you can see it here, it's just cheap, and it? Just like the whole thing was set on fire, so. Put a bit of oil in. It's not really on the flattest of ground, to be fair. I feel the heat though. We should be alright. These rushes are going to be massive for this pan. Hopefully once I start cooking they'll get a bit smaller. One thing I didn't actually bring was some sort of cloth with me. I don't think I've got anything. So yeah, we'll just sit back, just enjoy the woods, quiet, peaceful. It's not a wild camp, it's not going to be a camp out, still not feeling 100%. I tell you what though, there's nothing worse than when you get a cold, is there? And you lose it, like your hearing goes in one ear or the other ear. Had it for like about 5 days, and yesterday finally I decided I was able to clear it. So what we say here, as I said, yeah, I've been busy with work, is actually went away to Frankfurt for a work convention, not last weekend, the weekend before. So that took up a weekend of where I was hopefully planning to do stuff, and I had to obviously use my weekend up to go to work. So when I get the opportunity and a chance like this to come out into the woods and just chill out for a few hours, to be fair, just peace and quiet and just relax, put the hammock up. So what I'll do is, once we've had a bit of a bacon sandwich, I'll probably just chill out in the hammock for a couple of hours. I've actually got a sleeping bag and a pillow in the bag as well, so I can have a proper sleep. So yeah, so what we'll do is we'll let the bacon cook up. We'll come back in a minute. Slowly starting to cook, so hopefully should all be good. So I'll bring you back once we're got some nicely cooked bacon. So as you can see, bacon's cooked up nicely. So what we're going to do is get a bread roll prepared. These are crispy bread rolls. My knife actually, this is a Colourworks one as well. I haven't got a bushcraft knife, so I just thought I'd bring this knife. This one that I've just got knocking around. Let's get these cut open. So yeah, I'm just going to eat it on the wrapper here. I haven't got a plate, so how'd you like your bacon doing? If I was at home, I'd probably cook it crispy, but I don't know whether I'm going to get, I don't know how much gas. Yeah, we've still got loads of gas left in there. Just cook it up a little bit more. Yeah, the ideal these are these little tongs and the little spatulas. If you're out, just pick them up from the range, I think it was, Colourworks ones. Same with the knife. Knives are sharp. I've cut my finger before on one of these. Don't forget, we need the kids sauce. It's actually new, so just take the wrapper off. Give it a shake as well. We're getting that. Tell you what though, there's some ants around here and they are massive. They're like, say like the size of like your fingernail, your little fingernail. Freaking huge things. Right, I think we're about done, so plate up these. I knew that was going to happen. Better. There you go. Nice bacon roll. Get a bit of ketchup on it. There you go. Bacon roll. Enjoy. That's good. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to carry on eating my bacon roll, and I'll come back to you in a minute. No doubt I'll probably be in the hammock, so I'll see you in a minute. So there you go. What I'm probably going to do now is probably just going to sit and chill out, eat my bacon roll, got myself a nice coffee. Just going to sit back, put my feet up, relax for a few hours, just see where the day goes. So, let's say thank you to everybody as well that's recently subscribed. Obviously it's really appreciated. I hope you like what it is that the channel brings, and we're sure to be back out on another adventure soon. So until the next one, I hope you all enjoy your weekend, or have enjoyed your weekend by the time this video goes out, and yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.